Today we're going to talk about the stock issues in policy debate. The stock issues are topicality, significant harms, inherency, solvency, and advantages. The affirmative team in a policy debate round has to win all 5 stock issues, while the negative team only needs to win 1 stock issue. Topicality. The affirmative case must address the national debate resolution. When you're writing a case or putting your case together, you want to make sure that you're doing what the resolution demands you to do. As you're researching for ideas for a case, you want to look for resources that specialize in handling the problems that your case is going to address. And most importantly, the debate community in the United States publishes several resources, like the rostrum, which break down the current resolution and give you ideas for affirmative cases. In writing, researching, and using debate publications, you want to make sure that you're putting together a case that is directly answering the debate resolution. Significant harms. That refers to the affirmative case's job to prove that something is happening or not happening right now that causes pain and suffering in the world or in the United States. Types of pain and suffering include dehumanization, making people feel like less than citizens or less than regular members of the society. Injury to people, physical injury in any way, and even death. It is a job of the affirmative case to demonstrate that we need to change how we're doing things right now because the way we're doing something is causing significant harm. Inherency. Inherency is probably the vocabulary term that you're least familiar with when we're looking at the stock issues. Inherency refers to some sort of inherent barrier, something in the present system, or the status quo, that is keeping us from solving for the significant harms, keeping us from fixing the injury or death or dehumanization. 3 types of inherency include attitudinal, where people say, oh, it's not really a big deal, or they say, we can't do anything about it. That's attitudinal inherency. Structural inherency means that there's a law or a policy that keeps us from acting or solving the problem. We would actually have to change current laws. Existential inherency is less widely used, but it means that something is preventing us from acting even if we can't determine if it's attitudinal or it's structural. This is a much more complicated and advanced type of argument. The most common inherency is structural, and the second most common is attitudinal. The next stock issue is solvency. This just means that the affirmative has to prove that the action they're taking is going to help or solve the significant harms. And the help has to be a lot of help. It can't just be a little. Your research that you find to use in your case to prove that you solve needs to identify the harms your case mentions, identify your action, and reference a causal connection between your solution and the problem or the harms being solved. So when you're researching for your case, solvency means that you prove that you solved the problem. The last stock issue is called advantages. Advantages refer to what other perks, which are also going to be significant in nature, that your solution offers in addition to solving your harms. Some common advantages include environmental. Your plan is environmentally friendly or it actually improves the environment. Money, always a nice sell. Your plan is cheaper than other alternatives, cheaper than the status quo, saves money in the long term, or something similar. Somehow, your plan offers a financial advantage to the way things are now and to other possible solutions. And the last type of advantage example is efficiency. Your plan solves the problem faster than other plans, or more efficiently. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk more about the stock issues and policy debate in class.